Sometimes fame can be so fast. Roddy Ricch. When he first came out, I was one of the biggest Roddy Ricch fans, because it seemed like he was doing something new, especially a rapper from LA. It was very rare to hear rappers from LA that love to rap and sing together, kind of like Drake. So it was kind of like fairly new to hear something like that. And he came with a new sound, and he's coming with some street songs that were about hustling, getting money, and it was just real. It was like real songs. So I liked his songs before his album. Now his album was tight too. His first album was pretty tight too. He kept DJ Mustard in the mix. He kept it West Coast. He still had some songs about hustling and getting money, and he was still on a little bit of thug shit. But The Box was a song that brought him to the top. The Box was a very unique beat. It was a very unique song, and it brought him to the top to the point where he got a Grammy. That's where he fell off at. After he got the Grammy, I think it was this lack of dedication, man. Like, really, it's like when you feel like you conquered the rap game already because you received the Grammy already at a young age of 21, 22, you feel like you conquered the rap game already. I used to hear like a lot of bad stuff about Roddy Ricch when I was in LA though. Like, I heard he's very stuck up. I heard he doesn't really mess around with too many artists. Like, it's very hard to get a hold of him. It's very hard to get a feature with him because he feels like he's one of the top tier rappers already with one prime album out already. Now, hopefully this album that just came out, to live long fast, whatever it is, hopefully that brought him back to reality because that album was trash. There's no way of going around and say, well, maybe it's all right, or maybe it's cool. No, the album is trash. The album is trash, Roddy. You didn't have no Box on there. Late at Night, that song, it was a good little, it had a good little 3-day run. But after that, that song faded off in the sunset. So then after that, what else is on the album? He came out with that song 25 Million. That song is trash. And then he just listened to the album and just sounded like he was halfway rapping, sound like he was on drugs. I knew it was bad when I started seeing, every time I started seeing him, he had tight shirts and contacts on. That's when I know shit hit the fan. That's when I know shit was bad, when I seen the contacts and when I seen the slim shirts on and then the leather pants. That's when I know they got you. The streets wasn't in you no more. The drugs was in you. Lean was in you. Contacts and, the girls and the limelight. You forgot about why you became an artist. To make music. 2 years, no one hears from you. We think we cooking up some crack. We think you cooking up some major crack. We ain't heard from you in 2 years. You bubbling up some hot cocaine right now. Came back and we listened to the album and you didn't just I don't know what the hell you cooked up. You cooked up some macaroni with some government cheese, man. It was a bad album. And there's no way around that. Now you saying, well, people are on my top. I'm coming out with a mixtape. Feed the streets. Feed us something. Because you feed us 18 songs of pure garbage. That's what you feeded us. We waited. We waited patiently. We didn't get on your helmet. We didn't get on your helmet on the internet. We was like, Roddy Ricch, he's focused. Roddy Ricch, he's in the studio. Roddy Ricch, he's serious about his album. We'll leave him alone. We left you alone. We was patient. And this is how you bless us at the end of the year with some bona fide trash.